Lunchtime. Starting the daily vlog at lunchtime. Been kind of busy. Got people calling me and not leaving voicemails and expect me to call them back. How do I know that you called? Today's lunch. Got some greens, some salad, and some ground beef and potatoes. I'm gonna make a little salad out of this, and that will be my lunch. Also got iced tea and some string cheese. No mailbox updates today, but USPS did say they got my email, so hopefully they're gonna contact me, but I don't know. Just little dressing and some. You'll put it all the way in. Oh, how do you grab a fork? Damn it. Fork you, buddy. Fork you to the cows come home. You could put more lettuce in here. Actually, skim some on the lettuce. You'd be like lettuce. Now we're gonna put all these potatoes in there. Oh, it's not like one clump. See it's all in there. Now we mix it up. So every ingredient is mixed around. Voila, lunch is served. What I do, guys, I'm out here just kind of like hanging out, sitting next to my car, kind of contemplating and thinking. Watching Fred come back from lunch. So I did want to talk to you about how this homeowner was trying to kind of rat me out and go over my head. So this morning I got a call from a Randy homeowner. But they called me first thing in the morning, and usually first thing in the morning I'm doing all my emails, so I'm focused on that and I don't take any calls. And I send them all to voicemail. And then I answer them after I'm done with that. This person could not wait. First of all, they would not leave me a voicemail so that I can get back to them. The only reason I found out they were calling me is because today I'm covering the phones for the receptionist, and I went up front to go cover her break, and she told me hey, this guy keeps calling, some guy named Nick, and he wants to get a hold of you for ask a question about, he owns 3 units or something like that, and he's trying to, needless to say, his guy is like an escrow person. I usually don't talk to those people. Those people have to send me emails. But he's also a homeowner. He owns 2 other units. He needs to ask a question to close one of his unrelated units, to close a unit there that's not his. But he just can't. And the receptionist tells him, well, why don't you just send him an email or leave him a voicemail? He should get back to you usually fairly promptly when you do that. And he's like, why would I do that? I'm not going to do that. Why can't he just pick up the phone? I don't want to talk to you. And you can't force me to talk to you. Prick. Where are you? There you are. So needless to say, I go and cover the break. And after the break, I usually go on a walk. And I go and take my break. And I went on a walk. And I came back. And I might call this guy as soon as I come back. See what the hell he wanted. As soon as I sit at my desk, and I haven't even taken my headphones off, and here comes my boss going, hey, there's this guy calling, some guy named Nick. I'm like, yeah, I was about to call him back right now. He's like, yeah, he's calling. He had a question, and he said you weren't answering your phone. I'm like, first of all, in the morning, I was like, well, he said he left you a bunch of voicemails. I'm like, look at my phone. No voicemails. So I'm like, yeah, he's got to leave me a voicemail. He's got to send me an email. I don't know why he just didn't do one of those. No, he wanted to forcibly talk to me. I need to talk to him. And usually Fern-E's a good worker. He's always on top of everything. I don't know why he won't talk to me. Because I'm busy. And you can't force somebody to talk to you when they don't have time to talk to you. He's always on break. I'm like, no, I'm not always on break. I'm always either taking a piss, eating avocado toast. I'm not at my desk, pretty much. I don't sit at my desk the whole fucking time. This guy is just like, never heard of the word no, pretty much. I just found it funny that he went around me, over my head, just so that I could not call him. I still didn't call him back. I think my boss ended up answering the question, which was a ridiculously stupid question. Had he asked it in a voicemail or had he asked it in an email, I probably would have answered. This goes to show that I hate hating people who are rough and just assholes. I will wait longer and longer to help you. Now, if I know exactly what you need or you're nice and you leave me a voicemail, I usually get back to you right away, fairly quick. So, and that's why people like me, because people leave me voicemails. As soon as I get their voicemail, I call them right back, get them the information they need, and help them out. All people want. But this guy was trying to be the usual escrow asshole, and I didn't want to help him. So I personally thought he was just an escrow person. I'm like, that person has to leave me an email. Leave me an email. I'll get back to you. They usually probably ask me questions that I can't answer. There are certain questions that these people come and ask me to answer, like there's called HOA certs. Let's have a shitload of questions that go in detail. And they try to ask you those on the phone so that they can fill it out themselves and they don't have to pay our company the fee for it. So, yeah, fuck that. Everybody that's in escrow has to send me an email no matter what. And don't worry about my hair. I've been wearing a hat all day today. I'm trying to block my big old yarmulke spot in the back. It's getting pretty bad. The front looks good, though. Matthews is sitting down. Where's my food? Say, Mom, where's my food? Where's my food? Where's my food? When I came home, he was out pulling the table. He's like, pull this table out. Put it up. Set it up. I'm hungry. Now he's just sitting there like he's waiting for class or something. He's waiting for food. Yeah, Papa, you waiting for food? For food. It's white people taco night tonight. He looks so cute sitting at his chair and table. To you too. All right, Pops, I'll be back. I'm going to go put my stuff down. Come into the office. Put her mail down. Important tax information. I'm home. It's good to be home. I like that you guys went out there to greet me. That was nice.
Yeah. I remember you said you wanted him to start doing that, so I figured, well, you can start showing him. He can't see when you get home right now because it's dark.
Yeah. Well,
but like in the spring.
In March, it'll change over to.
By then, he can have the routine and he'll see you when you get home.
I want it to be like the kids in the videos. Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
He was my helper today at the grocery store.
I know. That was a cute video. I like that. I was all like, where you going with that, Bubba's? Pushing the little itty bitty cart. So I thought you guys were at Wick because of the little cart.
Oh, those carts are orange.
Oh.
But they're small like that.
Yeah. But you guys were at the little kind of city right there. Yeah. I'm surprised they even had carts.
I know. I was surprised too. I've never noticed them before. I mean, they only have like 3 right there when you walk in by the door.
That's a good place to go when we don't want to go to La Mano to buy carnitas.
Yeah.
Because it's always packed. They have carnitas there like all the time.
Even like anything I need, any kind of produce, I'd rather walk into that little store
than
go to a big old grocery store.
It's easier too.
Yeah.
And they got the good carne asada.
Uh-huh. It's $13.99 a pound right now. Want some rice?
Shy. Don't look at him. He's eating. Don't look at him. What do you need? Y'all done? Y'all done eating dinner? Here.
Oh. Can you take your shoes off?
Come on up here. Let me see some shoes. Give me your foot.
We just threw his shoes on real quick to go outside.
Palo, palo. Dinosaur. Rar, 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 rar. Rar, 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 rar. What it do, guys? Just thought I'd close out the vlog because I usually always fall asleep before I close the vlogs out. It's the next day, but I do want to say thank you guys for watching. We had a pretty good day yesterday. The only thing was all the horrible things I kept seeing in the news. You know, it's kind of like horrible what's going on with all the ICE protests and the random people that they're killing and shooting. And of course, I'm talking about Renee Good and Alex Preddy. It's hard to like deal with. It kind of made me really anxious yesterday watching all the news about that. And it's not like I haven't been keeping up, because I have been keeping up. And I have been watching it live and as it happens. It makes me very weary for the future. And kind of scared for Matthew to go out into this world and have to deal with all that. My only saving grace is that Matthew's very young. And by the time he becomes a young adult, hopefully all that will be gone. And hopefully, you know, there will be no more Trump. There will be no more Trump in office. And things might be a lot better and a lot smoother, a lot easier to deal with in the future. And hopefully, we won't let something like this happen again in our society. Let some dumb, moronic, orange asshole run our country. I just want to say thank you guys for watching my vlogs. Stay safe, stay healthy, and make sure we all vote this coming on the next election. Make sure we all vote for everything. Everything that we do, we got to make sure we vote, because I know a lot of us young people and a lot of us older folks are not really going to the polls because, well, we have stuff to do. We have to work and we have to feed our families. That doesn't mean we can't make a change by voting. So, well, have a great day, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you guys on the next vlog. What it do?